anyone else see names about people?
I might have that turned off server side. If it's there, then it's meant to be there. It's just the same settings we've been using forever.
$50 check.
Good check. Alright, so I didn't know how many people were coming, so I didn't adjust things. Like, I didn't finish the entirety of the garrisons. I was just kind of waiting to see who showed up where. But how you guys doing? Let me just quickly finish setting up everything here. Ooh, hiccup. Ah! God, I hate it when I do that. And then I'll set up a little patrol in here. We got a fairly simple operation today. I'll just be making what I feel like until they actually get into this AO. But we have a lot of custom kits to go with. I know I streamed some of this op development, so some of you already saw these custom kits made. And I do hope you enjoyed today's mission.
Radio check on 50.
Good 50.
I'm not gonna lie, I think this is gonna be fairly simple. All the calibers the insurgents have are fairly low, except for like 1 or 2 guys within the predefined templates, so I'm gonna be very surprised if I see mass cases or people, like, you know, fail, so. Because we have a frickin' 5.45, 9mm, shotgun, I think 12 gauge, 45 auto, 7.62, 5x7 or 5x3. That's 9mm. That's 9mm, and that's also 9mm. So like I said, I'm gonna be very surprised. Also, you might notice there is no AT. They don't know that, but I will have some AT Vics around, so we'll see. Also, if someone doesn't mind, can they check the multi real quick? I want to make sure that's showing through properly. Whoop! God, my cat's at my feet. Hey, Bramble. Heck. She just needs some pets. Yep, alright, so EMSs did get added. Good, good, good. Just gotta make sure. I might add an AT kit, but we'll see. They only have, actually I gotta see what Kana Kane's, who's gonna be the ground command today, what he decides to, put on, because we had 4 extras in a few different slots, so. Also, JFAX didn't get the textures done in time, so that's fine. Why? What do you want? Why you do that?
Squad leads all on net. Charlie. Alpha.
Yeah, so this will be like, I think, we got 35 in TFAR, there's another 5 or so joining, so it'll be like a 39-40 person operation. 1 second.
Good check, Delta.
People are asking me for the multis, so I'm just passing it to them. Other streamers, especially.
Vic Cruz, U150.
Yep, Marshall.
Oh man, today's been a crazy day for streaming so far. We haven't even gotten to the Friday night fight stuff yet. Ugh.
Mirrid, U150.
Yeah, I've noticed there's been a decline on the, this is high on 5-0. There's been a bit of a decline of people coming to Fridays, which is fine. I just rebalance them accordingly. I'm starting to get less popular. Yay! I don't know. I'm always fearful of the day where Arma starts, you know, losing the mainstream. But we all know it's coming eventually. We'll get it back in Arma 4. I mean, we're coming out with some good creative stuff. I know Remy's starting a podcast. I'm going to be in one of them this Thursday. That'll be cool. Barb and I were doing Friday night fight stuff. I'm changing how I do Mondays for Monday Madness, blah blah. Should be good. But once they actually start moving out, I'll give you guys the brief. The brief is publicly available in the SOP, so I'm not going to give them any brief.
Commanders, move it. Whoever's in charge, come by the VIX near where Liru lives so we can get brief. Pilots as well, please.
Brown, this is High. I can give you a brief if you want, but if you just open your maps and read the tasks, it should be self-explanatory. I'm always happy.
For the riflemen, let's get a bit more info from you.
Okay. I don't really have a brief for them. I haven't been doing briefings anymore because it's easier just to put things down and they figure it out. But we can keep it up for them if they want it.
Whenever you're ready, brief.
What's nice about this is I can... Okay, Marksman Boyo should honestly be, like, up here, and then I'll take this Boyo and put him over there. Yeah, no, hey, Barb, you said you get off of work at 7, so I'm thinking we can use that hour to test that Discord thing you wanted to do last week for an intermission on FNF. We can do that then.
That's pretty much the whole AOs.
Any civvies?
Sounded like.
Am I giving you the brief now? Okay. So real simple. You guys are at the BDF airbase. You are going to the town of Erkerby. I don't know how to pronounce that. There are 3 objectives. Objective 1, you got to secure the town center again. It's basically those 2 large buildings by the marker. One is a big, you know, the Cup Resort building from Chinaris. It's basically a giant hotel. The second one is a supermarket. That's considered the center of town. You basically have to secure that. Once you kill everyone there, it'll auto-complete. Tell your air asset that there might be some guys on the tippy top of the roof he'll have to take out. They have AAA in the form of 50 cals, so, you know, he'll just need to do whatever. Second objective is a vehicle depot. It's marked on the map as that little area. You have to blow up all the vehicles in the vehicle depot, but it's recommended that you take them out of the structures and blow them off offside from your own AT or air or whatever you come up with. Third objective is there are 3 insurgent quote-unquote instigators. They are the leadership. They wear black berets. They've got slightly better gear than the other insurgents, but they should be notable by those black berets. Once you kill all 3 of them, that'll also autocomplete. And then once all 3 objectives are completed, if there is no active combat going on, the server will auto-index. There are civilians in the AO. They'll probably be taking cover, though. And you are to limit infrastructure damage, or else I make next week's op harder. The enemies do not have manpads. They have very limited forms of AT on technicals and maybe a few RPGs. But that doesn't mean charge in, because you might just run into an RPG guy, and I will RC and deck him if the vehicles are way in front of the infantry and doing stupid shit. And then air has that one special rule about they're not allowed to change to the scalpel ×3 or ×4 pylons, but everything else is fair game. Any questions for me?
Normal, but sometimes. But also
I had a quick
sometimes
question.
keep yelling
Yep.
just in case. Like if you're somehow managed to get split off and you're with another squad, and let's say we're off in a different area and you're on the other side of the area.
What's the question?
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, I was like waiting for them to say something. So have we tested to see if the Op4 vehicles that we're using, the Madrids, work, like the long-range radios work with our radios, like the Marshal's radio and Ground Command's radio?
Did you just do a 50 check on the radio?
Yeah, I did it like.
Did someone respond?
No
one responded.
Hey, Liru.
Yep. No, he's right. You're right. I will put a backpack down and give you guys some LRs. I forgot with the script I gotta change something. I didn't make that change, so I will correct that 1 second. So many small things.
Well, we did it in the vehicle.
Well, no, the vehicles, because they're all from different factions, I gotta script them to be part of the same faction, but I didn't script them because I knew I was forgetting something. So don't touch this box. I'm just gonna quickly dupe it.
That is exactly how I feel.
There's more
Are you okay, King?
All right, now feel free to take one.
There was 3 shots.
Liru?
I heard that.
Good call. Any other questions?
Yes, Liru. Will the insurgent leadership...
Remember, I am a medic. If someone just magically goes down, I can get them up.
Bro, I can't hear their question if you speak over them.
Also, go to yell in if you can, please.
Will the insurgency leadership remain within the OO or try to escape?
They will stay in the AO.
Hey, I'll grab the long range if you can grab the backpack and grab a toolkit, just in case.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Hold on.
I was gonna say, yeah, I can't carry a toolkit if I got that. All right.
Okay, squad leaders and commanders and pilots still here.
Roger that. Bravo's here.
I'm poking Iron, who said he wasn't moved into the channel. He doesn't have the right plugin on for Team FAR. You know, I make these videos, I tell them, hey, you need to use TFAR beta instead of TFAR, and people still don't listen. It's kind of annoying. Even after we do AFK checks and make sure everyone's present. Just goes in one ear and out the other.
This is Madrid, radio check.
Good check. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna put any civvies in this AO. I don't feel like it. But if I just tell them there's civvies in the AO, they'll be a little more cautious, so... I'm going to just set up a few garrisons here, and then we'll set up patrols, and then maybe by then they'll be halfway into the AO. I doubt it, but hey, we can always assume. Maybe. Possibly. I don't fucking know. I just work here. At TSB Daycare, doing what I can to help these poor kids complete an Arma AO, We should make it into a sitcom. Fuck. Maybe one day. How can I reach these kids? So who clipped that? Yeah, funny. The reality is I'm just going to see what vector they come in.
Just checking on 50.
Good check. And we'll go from there. I'm not sure if these apartments garrison. Oh, sweet. I don't want to throw too much down, but I can get away with a little more because I'm using squads of 6 and 3 instead of 8 and 4. But really what lags is the amount of these we have. But I'm not gonna lie, Fridays I don't give too much effort. Because it's supposed to be pretty simplistic. Especially with a player base like this. All right. We don't have any air assets in the AO yet. Nope, so I've got pretty much free reign. I'm just going to set up these Vic patrols. See, what's nice about, like, if you set up the framework in Mission Maker, that's great, because then you can spend the time they're going to take to make an elaborate plan to just, you know, get everything set up. The reality is that that plan is not going to last for the entirety of the op, so you're good just taking your time here. But, you know, they like to plan, they like to prep all their assets, and that gives you the time to just set everything up that you need. So I'm going to have some AT Vics ready to go. I'm going to spawn 3. And these will be my quote-unquote go-to vehicles, so I can deploy them where needed, so I can simulate having less AT. And, you know, behave it more like an insurgency. So yeah, that's A-okay. I'm gonna get some 3-man groups, go to 1 or 2 more buildings. We should be good from there. The real trick about all of this is simply op balance. But how are my frames now in this AO? It's probably gonna be a little on the side. Yeah, so 36, 37... That'll get ticked down when combat starts. We'll probably get it about 25-ish. And that should be A-okay. I need to get 1 more patrol on that spot. We'll do another 3-man group. Yeah, so there's already a helicopter moving. So with the Marshal and the Merid, they're going to have a lot of options to move people around, and then the pilots too, because I gave them 2 transports, and then even then I gave them a bunch of ground Vics. I gave them extra ground command Vics in case they want an infantry team to take something else, so...
Vic crews, getting your Vics.
A lot of options for movement, they just have to figure out how things go, and yeah, Mass Effect Muse is one of my favorites to play, so...
JTAC is on the gun. Wonderful. Whatever.
Here, what I'll probably do is, let's, why'd I do that when there's literally a section for civilians? What I'm gonna do is, I'm going to spawn... a few groups. Now, you're probably wondering why.
Okay, just so everybody's aware, the movement out will be Alpha, Marshal, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Merid, then grounders pulling up the arse. How copy?
Charlie, add that.
This is how I can get around.
Ground, do you want a truck to lead the convoy?
I'm not expecting contact, but I don't want one of our 2 Vics to explode before we get into where they're the most useful.
Copy, we're gonna set up the MSR then.
Just remember, Alpha, if you see contact and you know it's going to tag you, you're free to move off and then let the Marshal murder everything in front of it.
So that way, I don't have to spawn the civvies for an entire town. You know, just a way to get around things.
If Alpha moves off a convoy for any reason, you guys are free clear on any enemy infantry or anything in front of you.
Marshal copies.
I don't know who that guy on net is for the Marshal, but he sounds like a proper Marshal driver, alright? He's got that trucker voice.
Once we get into town, how copy all units?
Marshal copies.
Bravo to ground. What was convoy order again?
It's on the map.
Alpha stepping off.
Do they even really need a con? I guess technically, but... I personally wouldn't think something like that's needed.
On the road, because we're getting desync already, and everyone move out when you're in order.
Put them by one of the officers they gotta kill, make it a little tougher, you know? Alright, so what did they settle on here? We have a transport truck in front. That's a little weird. Usually you want to put an armed Vic in the front, but I think that's what they were talking about. He's clear to open up if they explode or something. But then you have the Marshal, then you have more transport trucks, a Merid, and then Command Vic. I think they're giving it as one transport truck per squad. That's a little wasteful on resources, but it's a public op, so no surprise. He's not Trucker Bill. We had to ban Trucker Bill, unfortunately. He was caught being fraudulent. He was falsifying names. It wasn't good. We actually found out Trucker Bill was a cat. And unfortunately, we can't allow cats to play Arma 3 because he wasn't 18 or older. Unfortunately, the legal system doesn't recognize animals in animals, like their specific years, you know? So it's like our years that they have to go with. This is Hyacinth message.
So if the Vics need resupply, they go to RTB?
That is correct.
Roger that. You heard that, Vics?
Did the Vics respawn?
3 minutes till respawn after they blow.
Roger that.
Yeah, it was just a whole legal issue. I had to call my lawyer. It was just nasty. Fun fact, I did actually have to call my lawyer this morning over something.
Ground, do we have reports on the recon run?
We had to, I had to edit the shenanigans video from 2 weeks ago. I had to trim something out. It's okay, shit happens.
1 sec on that recon report.
Yeah, right, Jiff? I don't mean for it to get too personal, man. I just a map. I wanted to use it. And, you know, with vanilla, I don't have to download cup and stuff, so. It's okay. Just a bunch of you decided to rise up because you had an orange Oompa Loompa hoard all the medical supplies. Let's go with that. I don't know. Chad, I don't think it's Twitch that would be throttling you. I think it's just your own ISP.
So this is ground to all ground units. The drive-in seems clear. We'll get any further updates as they come in, but just keep your eyes open.
Ground, this is how I'm gonna teleport the crash guy ahead of your convoy before contact, so just have him get picked up by whoever, over.
Roger that.
Then remember who it was. I have the memory of a carrot.
That's me, Millennium, here.
No, you're not the guy I'm teleporting. Who's the guy I'm teleporting?
Ah, that's Lewis. Something.
Fair_Lewis.
Gotcha. I'd use the ACE system, but we don't have ACE for public ops, so. This isn't one life. If I were to make the public ops one life...
Slow it down.
I don't know, Shadow, maybe I'm getting shadow banned again. Yay, shadow ban, yay, spaghetti.
Okay.
I don't know, I'm used to that type of treatment. So we have Moxie in one of the Hellcats. Let's see if we can have a look on what pylons he's settled on. Looks like he's got a 20mm cannon and a rocket pod. Personally, that's what I would go with. 20mm for, you know, big groups of enemies and technicals, your 7.62 miniguns for precision stuff, and then the rocket pod for general blanketing of areas. Oh, Ramirez. the U.S. has a Verizon lawyer as the FCC chairman, so even if it were to be illegal in the U.S., they're not gonna do shit about it. Fucking hell.
Are we still staying on?
I'm not gonna lie, the U.S. has really gone in the gutter recently.
Black line all the way to
but
dismount.
whatever, we'll see it change in the election season. We'll see if anyone actually decides to change with the cycle of that. But I don't like politics. I don't deal with any of that shit. I just do my research, vote based on what I am, what I like to do, and hope for the best.
Alpha to ground, do you want us to push up to the barns to the northeast?
Tom and Jerry giving out 5 more subs. Noise. Thanks so much, my man. I hope you all keep enjoying the subs. Hope you thank Tom for that sub if you got one. And I hope you are all staying safe on COVID, especially. And I hope you got a kick out of this little operation.
Marshall, vehicle northeast, moving west.
What type, Marshal?
Some kind of Land Rover Tech.
So, anyway, the 3 objectives they have to do is kill everyone in this building and that building.
Contacts.
They have to blow up all of these structures. Not structures, these vehicles. By driving them out, they're all assigned in an array. And then they have to kill this guy, who has that little officer marker. They have to kill that guy. And they have to also kill this guy. There he is.
Ground command, do we have anyone protecting the VIX in case of us running off?
That's ground's job. You just do what you need to.
Now, I'm going to start setting up QRF.
Ground, this is Madrid. Do I have permission to engage any hostiles in the village?
Get as close as you can first, then engage. I want you as close as you can.
Alpha is moving in towards the town.
I'm not going to use this unless necessary. Air, this is high. I recommend your use to field in the late joiners over. Alright, so a big group coming in. First contact's going to be up in here. I will be remote controlling units and shooting to kill because it's a public op and I tend to be a little more mean on those. And you're having the vehicles now funnel around on the left. You need to get some drinking supplies for FNF. I'm probably not going to drink. I might have one cider to get a little lucid, but... And there's first contact. Looks like it was partially started up here. I'm going to RC one of the units in this building and switch up to the second story.
Clear the fire, prioritize armored vehicles first, and then infantry.
And I got shot trying to close the door.
Fortified building east, northeast.
So yeah, look at them all run up. I'm just throwing small calibers up at them.
The first building.
But yeah, as you can also see, I don't really have that much ammo for... all these dudes. So a few guys going down. Nothing too major, though. And we're hearing some dudes getting shot over here, so I'm going to set them prone so they can hopefully get away. Yeah, so far so good. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to spawn some QRF from inside the town, just from the center to run in to reinforce. Put them in slightly hidden areas, but that's, again, to just represent units that I'd want to put in, but are too laggy to put in. Wait till some of them are dead. And air is off station as their only recon element, so that's a-okay. And medics are now working on some of the wounded.
The only one? I assume our medics down?
Now, I'm going to grab this guy and see if I can do some keyholing. Marshall. With this shotgun. I'm going to load some slugs, even though I thought I just saw red ammo loaded. And I just got shot from a pistol from the right.
On your left.
Cack. Alright, so AT, I'm gonna have come around and do some hunting. And looks like they sniped out one of my 50 cals. So I'm gonna RC this guy. Nope, we're gonna go prone. And he quickly gets up before I can reset him to prone and get shot. And where is that Vic I ordered? It is moving. Okay, she's back here. Getting stuck on some dudes. And now these guys are coming in and clearing. So chat, how are you doing? Yeah, 9mm shotguns. It's a pretty nasty insurgency of just PDWs versus military force. A little more on the realistic end for that. We got the QRF coming in. One technical has been dealt with. I'm gonna take this guy. And I get shot. So I have to fire rate to try to be a bit better on that regard. Where is...
Ground to ground units, how's the push going?
Okay, yeah, you're being dumb, probably because air aggroed you.
Currently moving north.
Charlie's moving in to swimming lane.
Again, trying to have that thing flank around. But I think air, when they did a fly around, freaked the assets out. Yeah, I got other assets going around.
Bravo, Delta, sound off.
Bravo's trying to get into position, but not so successful
I got
at the moment.
Got a P90.
Delta is holding northwest from Bravo way.
Okay, Delta Bravo seems to be having the most difficulty pushing. You're about to give them a bit of a hand if you can, please.
Delta moving up.
Southeast, he's pushing back.
So it looks like our comms aren't working with T-Far bad. I'm gonna have Nim go and fix that. So I'm gonna try to have AT go around. Marshals aren't looking too far to the right. Ooh, this could be a costly mistake. Rocket just flew by. It was a miss. PCML goes in after the gunner was killed, so... And then they just shot their own AT guy.
Alpha to Mark.
Yeah, and I think she would do more of its job against that fucking team. I think our Vic fired...
Bravo, this is Delta. What's the position right now?
Are you guys kidding?
Please don't shoot RPGs at the friendly vehicles. That would be super fucking swell.
And now they're... they're yelling at them for saving their life! Oh my god! Oh my god! Wow, okay.
Well, call it out instead of shooting RPGs whizzing by our hulls, because that scares the shit out of me.
That wasn't that?
Yeah, it was. I literally saw a missile fly past us from the rear.
Not that.
That was actually beautiful.
It was you specifically. I'm telling
that was legitimately beautiful.
Right by the friendly digs.
Now the marshal's getting mad because they got their life saved, and TSB is a perfectly wonderful community. Oh my god. That's just gonna tell the infantry, alright, I'm not gonna save the marshal next time.
Go ahead, Alpha.
We clear to go across the battle line. Or still keeping...
Say again?
hold there for the moment. Wait till everyone is near the phase line.
Copy.
I hit his front. Oh, I think I still got him, though. Nope, I cooked off. Ah, it was a weak hit. Yeah, so one more thing of AT will smack him, but otherwise we'll just see when we get there. All right. Ah, there's my music. I'm like, where? Shouldn't I be hearing something right now? I'm hearing the 50s are shooting at Mox. I just heard his heard him take some sort of hit.
Thing to the southeast.
Another SPG techie that came in from the south.
Roger
Be
that.
advised, it is a Jeep.
Yeah, that's what an SPG techie is.
More sass from the vehicle. So I'm gonna start going on a little bit of body deletion.
Listen on net.
Oh, the sass.
Left room clear.
I did get somebody with that.
Clear.
Ground to Delta.
I lost the reload war. Someone pinned me back at base.
BMP in the AO, possibly to the southern side. Watch your ass. We're trying to get edge bracket.
Ground, this is high. Got 1 times late joiner back at base, ready to be picked up. Over.
Error had to remove because they got schwacked. They're returning to base due to damage.
Yeah, so main rotor got hit by some of the 50 cal. Good. That's exactly what I want.
Can we get a marked location?
And the technicals are following him. Now we got a squad coming in on the hospital. That guy gets shot. And let's see, I'm going to set things up. I'm gonna take 2 RPGs.
Okay, ground to all units. Put a marker on the map where you are, please, and try and keep it updated.
Error, how?
I'm gonna have 1 pull back to this area, and then the other one will stay there, and I'll use them for the time being.
Ground to high.
This is high. Send traffic over.
Do we have any intel of what sort of assets these boys have access to?
As I said earlier, just technicals, over.
Okay, Marshal, that was probably J-Tac spotting the Marids. You're clear to move up, no worries.
Not gonna lie, if they have access to bigger assets, I think you have other issues.
Pushing past phase line 1.
Yep, everyone's clear to push past the first phase line if need to.
Alright, I'm gonna get on this guy, get on the 50 cal, maybe I can fire down at him. Oh, this glitch. Gosh darn, I gotta leave his interface, come back in. I can only look down so much. Oh no! Wait.
This is ground to ground units. Your VIX have been moved up to a marker I'm placing. If you need a resupply, send someone back to grab it or tell us and we'll bring it up for you.
Just looking around for people to harass with this.
Marker is Vic Hold. How copy ground units?
Ooh, dropped him.
Copy.
This is Alpha. There's a techie coming up from the...
From where?
Never mind, managed to take it out. It was coming in from the northwest. It made it inside the town, but it's dead now.
Thank you.
We're being sneaky. Uh-oh. Someone doesn't like me. I can't see, though. Yeah, I think Iopus is in the Marshal. Well, there goes that.
This is ground high.
Where? Can you see the shooter? Or is he shooting? Something. Can we just move up? Just pull him back. Pull him. Where's him? We can easily move northwest. Just drag me. Can't drag. Yes, you can drag. You can forward.
This is Heisen message.
Have you got contact with the pilots? Because we got total static out here.
What do you want them to know?
Ask them how long until they're off the floor and coming back.
Mox, how long until you're coming back?
Well, apparently 2 mics, because the reinsert is being stupid.
2 mics because the reinsert's being stupid.
Roger that, 2 mics, you idiot reinsert. Roger. Thank you.
It's a valid answer.
Yeah, start slowly pushing up.
Also, hi JTech, thank you for the relay.
Fox, you back?
Charlie to any squad. We have my medic down.
Fucking bad guy. It's somewhere southeast.
Marked on Mac.
Charlie, is your position secure?
Yeah,
right
you're
now?
being shot by your own tank. Believe it, it's your own tank. Shoot your own tank.
From Bravo.
It's definitely your own tank.
LR50 check.
And we're about 3 effective at the moment.
Alpha.
Be advised,
Can
2
the
IC
Marit-
and the platoon medic are coming towards you now, Charlie. Hold pause.
Copy that. The Marid is to our south. Maybe it can swing a little.
Hey, up here,
towards our
boys!
position and, use thermals.
Oh fuck! Why is that?
medic? No, beat.
Delta to ground, our medic is down at Delta Mark.
Retard stabilize me.
Are you nearby anybody else, or you're out on
Surprise, cockbag!
Fucking
Well, we have an enemy screaming obscenity battles right now. There is a Marshal right next to us.
We're all down. No. Yeah, but Marshall's not exactly clear building.
How the fuck do you expect it to look like that?
Because he's out of ammo.
Fucking get in there.
Oh my god, he's down.
Surprise, douchebag!
Oh, fuck you.
Alpha to ground.
Running into buildings by yourself, eh?
Cause we're idiots.
This is Mark.
That's why you're in a Friday
We got a fucking mass casual Delta here. They're all down.
Wow! You had to rely on dead people to tell you what to do.
The only contact we have currently is the fortified position to our northeast. If it's
Oh my god, like, yeah, look at that.
Southeast and support whoever is inside the town.
Holy moly.
Push to the southeastern side of your current line and support anyone
Oh, they're doing a force split. Oh,
I need medical assistance.
no. No, why are you doing a big fucking force
Don't worry,
split?
I'm already right here. We're bringing the
You
paramedic
silly
back to you, boys. Just hold
gooses!
still.
Why? Why do you do this to
The
me?
B marker building.
Alright, well, they killed one of the officers, but Marshall's supporting from over there. Ay, 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 why are they doing a force split? A three-way force split! Guys! Guys! I'm like, where is the rest of their force? It's because they're pulling a dum-dum.
Someone mass cast on position Delta down, please help.
Alpha is moving there. Hold.
This is Madrid, we're moving to Delta to provide support.
Negative, keep going. Ground command is literally right on top of the position.
Alright, but at least they got one of the officers. They have a platoon medic, so, and they got another medic up. Okay, it's not game over yet, but that was silly force splits. We're gonna have some KIAs, so Air will have to go back and pick them up. Force splits are a major no-no in TSB, unless the mission specifically calls for it. Not because... how do I put this? It's honestly because they can't handle force splits.
Charlie cleared to
It's like, you know, design an AO for 50 people and then they divide it, you know, a force split of 25 and 25, attacking from two different vectors that are intended for 50 people to push through. Yeah, it's not good.
Okay, Alpha Charlie, if you guys have cleared almost all of your sides, fold into the middle, capture the town center, then we'll split
So
back
Echo's
out
down
and
back
everything
here.
else.
These guys are still come around
Charlie
clearing.
copies coming towards center of town.
Bravo copy. What?
Alpha.
Marshall, you just had a ticky drive right fucking past you. Move towards it, please. Northeast.
Sorry, I can't be expected to watch every fucking angle here.
Iopus the Sass Master! Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs.
Bravo team lead. We've got 3 reinserts back at base.
Alright. Marksman time. Screw the scope. I do like how that guy just immediately ran to cover and leaned out. I wish more of my players did that, because that was what you're supposed to do. Normally they just stop and look at me and I dome them. So I commend that. I honestly do commend that. That was great. I think Broadshore's playing. Let me check the roster real quick, scrolling out. I don't see him at a glance. But he could very well be playing.
Could the 20-plus infantry around the
Wait, no, you're Broadshore. Wait, what? Broadshore! Broadshore.
Okay, it's me. Bravo, if you're all up, start pushing down the center.
No misdirection. Yeah, so these guys would have heard, something happen over here. Just to spray at them. There was too many for me to pick out individually. Didn't I send one of you, like, back?
This is Delta. We have 4 men effective.
Forever ago, maybe? Possibly?
This is ground. Delta, push in with Bravo. Bravo, push. Marshall, you hold for a couple of seconds and follow Bravo and Delta in. I'll copy everyone.
Actually, no, I'm gonna keep them on the static.
Marshall copies.
Negative, Bravo squad leaders up. Yes.
Once again, Bravo, Delta, push through the middle.
Alright, more body cleanup.
Meet up with Alpha and Charlie. Let's push through this.
Alright, I don't know what group he's a part of.
Base base to ground. We've got 4 reinserts now.
Fox is now coming back from
Roger
air.
that. We're getting the helo to come back and pick your boys up.
And we're gonna have a combat van come in from the north and deploy some more people. There we go. A little bit of TK, that's alright. I'm gonna switch this gun over. That's gonna take him a hot second to reload. So it looks like spraying through, I was able to hit Luxie there. Iota also pushed up. And now these guys are getting shot at from this angle. I'm gonna go ahead, give some more ungarrisoned commands to these groups. And so far, so good. Medic's dragging him back.
Alpha the bro.
My RPG guy died. I don't know where my other one went. There he is.
We are direct west of the objective. That's the apartment buildings. We are lit up by something on the north. We got in the medic.
Have these guys push up.
On the map in a sec.
These guys looks like fully cleared this position.
Okay, Bravo.
So yeah, that's one of the 2 major strong points on the outskirts and the central one.
Once they get in, smash that and go.
Cap.
Ground to Charlie. I think your boys should pull back and start pressing or whatever, stopping everyone pushing forward.
Copy that. We're on top of a roof with a number of 50 cals. We'll see if we can reposition those.
Ah, just when I was gonna line up a shot on that Marshal. That Marshal is lucky that their infantry screen is this protective. 'Cause holy crap. That van is way off section, but it's getting there. I can delete that guy. I don't think they even, like, they didn't even flinch.
Check on 5-0.
Good check, 5-0.
Oh, you got stuck. This is why I hate on garrison sometimes. They get stuck in the buildings and you just gotta delete them.
A quick question, Marid. Where are you right now? You've been suspiciously quiet.
Oh, hello there, person that's down in this corner.
Fucking Caleb, I love him.
Ground is Delta, Marshal is right on our mark.
Yeah, I've got eyes on the Marshal. Where's the Marid?
Don't know.
We're on the right side of the area. We're with Charlie right now.
Roger that. Keep in contact. You guys haven't really said anything all yet.
Shot from behind.
Charlie, ground. We've cleared out what we can see from this roof, so approach should be a little
some of those
easier now.
grenade rounds killed some of the civvies.
Thank you. All units,
That's not good.
keep your heads down. Gun runs coming in.
Alright, so far 2 civvy casualties. I haven't seen any buildings get blown up though, so that's good.
I don't even know where.
Char.
Yes, it's great when people say there's a gun run coming in, the pilot says, wait, where am I doing the gun run?
Charlie, Air is asking you to pop smoke on yourself so you are not strike.
Air doesn't even know where they're doing the strike.
Apparently rooftops, but that doesn't help.
What rooftops?
Can we not have squatty in fucking poop.
I think that 50 cal just blew Iota away.
Alpha, how are you guys doing up there?
Ooh, smart. He has that angle. I can't hit him from this turret, but I think the other one's engaging.
Ground Alpha, you there, Alpha?
Send it for Alpha.
How are you boys doing over there?
Uh-oh.
We're all up and ready for assault on the objective.
At AAA, it's still pretty effective.
It did. Alright, we are pushing the end.
Here, it's hit, they are pulling back.
Contact force.
Alpha, once Charlie, Bravo, and Delta will meet up with you along with the VIX, we'll split up a bit in town. It won't be too far.
I don't get the fascination of people running up to bodies.
That comes to you that isn't friendly. How copy?
Marshal copies. Data copies, and it's already with
copies.
Bravo, push east.
And I get shot in the back. Good.
Alpha, Bravo, you are going north with the Marines to the fortified position and then pulling in southeast to the compound. Everyone else, including the Marshal, will be going south. Sorry. How copy?
Ready, copies.
Copy.
Marshal copies.
Okay, infantry, you are to guard the VIX as you move up. VIX, you are to murder anything that infantry can't take on instantly. How copy?
Alright, let's get some guys on foot to come in.
Okay, when everybody's met up, move out.
Because I do state that units will keep coming in until the vehicle depot is destroyed in the actual task. But center of town is secured. Alright, so that's one objective done. It's great. It just counted, it was an area that included these two buildings, so these guys running in would violate that condition. It was just order of operation. Alright, so all these guys are dead too. I'm gonna keep the unit there. Just in case. And how are we for time? Yeah, so again, about like an hour to 90 minutes I planned for this op, so not...
Hey, there's a dude in this supermarket in here, but I can't tell if he has a gun or not. Can I have someone go in and just look?
Bravo is inside the supermarket.
Alright, I'm gonna pull AT-Man back over here.
So just as a side note, there's certain enemies wearing the exact same uniform as our guys.
Do they have a black beret?
Negative.
Yes, the insurgents and the civilians are going to be wearing similar clothing because insurgents and beret. Never mind.
You got shot from the north. Around that Holy crap!
Ground to Charlie.
Hey, the really crazy thing is I'm still alive. Oh!
Charlie copies, we're having people jumping off roofs, so we're a little occupied.
What's your current position? Because I've got one of your lost.
It was an AI, I swear to God.
Mark on map.
C1105, roger that.
Okay, I saw an opportunity, and I took it, okay? That's what I'm gonna tell my lawyer. And then I'm going to sue him because he clearly injured me with his giant Marid.
Marshall has found the Marid.
Okay?
Marid is at approximately the
I can't believe he lived with that. He got, that means he somehow armored me before I took the fall damage, which negated the damage type.
Bravo and whoever's up there.
I'm gonna have this guy keep trying to fall back because he has an RPG.
Down south, help Charlie and Delta down there, please.
Roger that.
Fuck you!
Also, this is ground to SLs. Ask your boys how their supplies doing if we need to bring anything up for them.
Fuck you, I'm RPG man!
From the north.
I'd like to point out that you guys are supposed to be clearing the town.
Alright, yeah, no, that group I'm gonna try to have run off because they just took Grenadier fire.
No, it's not.
What, did the one RPG kill all 4 of those dudes? Really? Hot damn.
Technical moving in from the east of Charlie.
It is a rocket-propelled grenade, because I could see it, but wow. Usually that thing is really, really crappy. That's the concept of a dive bomb. Guys, now's not the time to break apart. Now would be the time to actually, like, move in and flank.
Charlie ground, given that there's infantry to our east, we'll start pushing that way, clearing with the Vic.
Say that again, please.
From Charlie 1105 marker to the east infantry squad, so we'll start pushing and clearing that way. As it sounds like the center of town is in control by the other squads.
Roger that, that was your objective anyway. Do what you need.
Yeah, I'm gonna position them right there to overwatch.
Hey Marshall, 2-story to your north is garrisoned. The fucking yellowish and red roof.
Okay, so one building in the town has been destroyed.
Yell at it if you want.
Nope, that's it.
Fuck him up.
Alright, so they're clearing that side. Looks like these infantry were mostly taken out. Yeah, so the rock is just in the way.
Ground high.
This is high, send message.
As it turns out, the enemy is not good at moving their own Vics and have destroyed some of the buildings at the big depot. Are we clear to just level it now?
Ground, this is high, negative. Your tasks are clearly stated in black and white. Over.
Roger that.
Ground, can I, or hi, can I do it this way? Please? No? Okay.
So once again, ground all squads. What's your ammo and medical situation? So I know if we have to bring.
Just thought I'd ask.
This is Alpha. We are starting to run low on ammo.
Charlie currently pushing into the Vic depot.
Alpha, this is Marshall. We have limited resupply in the Vic.
Alright, I'm gonna sure as hell RC this guy.
Charlie is going orange in ammo.
That, I think, was the third officer, yep.
Alpha to Mark.
This is Marshall.
You do have a resupply, right?
Limited, yes. Like 1 or 2 mags for each of you.
Can you pull up next to the building for a minute?
Time to play Deja Vu.
So we can semi-resupply.
This guy would have seen that vehicle cross right to left, and he was just to my left.
One to your west northwest. Take in your back. Marshall, the techie is behind the 2-story to your east. It's on its north, moving north.
Charlie will start running Vics out east for demolition.
Bravo is pushing towards the compound.
Okay, Alpha, Bravo, if you guys are clear.
Alright, good fight. See, as long as I'm showing them the pressure of I do have AT guys in here, then it won't be
is not clear.
a big issue.
We have a SPG techie driving.
Oh, I knew this guy. It always throws them off when I put a dude up here. Every single time, it throws them off.
Yeah.
Down the fucking roof. Liru, you're a fucking dickhead.
See, the AI did this, not me. Now I'm doing it.
I'm bleeding out apparently. I'm scared. I can't expect us to check the fucking rooftop here.
It's not even the roof. You guys are gonna get for that fuck. Who even shot me? Probably Millennium from the little keyhole, or it might have been to my right. Yeah. Man, so now they're starting to organize all the Vics. Dude, it's not even in, like, I can find cheeky little spots. Don't you worry.
This is ground, all ground units be advised.
But again, I shoot to kill on these days because, dang it. Because medical, they can just easily get it back up.
This is Platoon Sergeant, fortified marker cleared.
Behind me?
Ground is dead. We are at the northwestern side of the Vic Depot.
I can hear them.
Okay, all units collapsing on the Vic Depot.
Surprise!
Where the fuck? What the fuck? Don't tell me that.
Uh-oh.
As what he call out surprise.
Give them a little bit of warning. See if I can get these two guys get out of the garrison they have right here. Actually, the reason they're not leaving is because I'm getting confused with my systems. These guys were done.
3 times van parked outside the compound.
Is that all the Vics out of there? Or is there
At
more
least
Vics in there?
from
Just get them all
one
out.
storage and now
Yeah, there's
plus
still that one right there.
technical now.
Drag all of them out, put them all together.
Currently underway.
See, the thing is, for vanilla, Bornholm's unique in that it actually has cut built into it, at least the buildings, so I can use it. But you know, vanilla players aren't used to
more vehicles available.
the apartments
we'll
having
bring
a lot
them
of
to
people.
one big pile for air to blow.
What will replace Project 11? Another project where it's World War II theme, but instead of the whole dynamic I did, it's going to be more like StarCraft 2's research tree for campaign, where it'll just be a slew of missions where they can get upgrades as the war goes on and decide where they go. But that will not be for a while. No, so this medical system, because it's a vanilla scripted one, it's all they need is a medic to walk up and do an 8-second animation, and then they're brought back up to full health. Normally we have Ace, and Ace is a lot more hands-on, because there's a lot of different types of drugs. Ooh, this guy's a 545. But because it's vanilla, this is meant to be like people's introduction into this game.
We still got 2 vehicles we need to toll.
2 more Vicks inbound.
Okay, this is ground. The resupply of Vicks will be near the Marshal. So if you need to get any resupply for any reason, find the Marshal.
So what did Fabit just do?
Be advised, 2 of these Vicks are going to have to be demoed in place.
Can we not drag them out with tow ropes?
What did you...
well, one sideways inside the building.
Ground to high, can we get that fixed or...
You guys never cease to amaze me.
Man, if only you had something with...
I pulled a Vic out. No, you don't understand. He somehow got the back left tire at a 90-degree angle and wedged the top right of the vehicle in the warehouse. Like... crooked perpendicular. It was beautiful.
I need medic at medic needed marker.
Like,
Charlie.
I'm not like that's something I've never seen before, but I'm not even surprised, because that's the player base for you.
Hey, you didn't clear that barracks building, Alpha.
Yeah, check it.
Yeah, it's enemy.
Just sees him get dropped. Yeah, that's enemy.
I'll smell you.
Yeah, green barrack. Oh god.
He's like, I can smell you. He shoots me. What the fuck? That was awesome.
Ground Delta medic is also down. He got run over by a friendly Vic apparently.
Oh my god.
When I said clear, I was afraid.
Where is that down?
Yeah, so again, one building blown up, which wasn't their fault, and 2 civs killed by grenadier rounds, but like that's not going to affect the next AO at all. So
yes, still Vicks coming in.
Direction.
So, how many depots have we cleared now? Any uncleared?
So we'll see what vehicle they decide to have blow this stuff up. I vote for air with the 20mm. Yeah, Epic, they have a unique skill.
Yeah, that one that just got marked clear north of Delta.
Definitely.
Copy.
Alright, let's see the fireworks. I don't think anyone's left alive in the AO, yeah. That was at least like 200 to 300 enemy units. Overall, not bad.
This is ground. I see 2 buildings that do not have a clear marker. Are they cereal boxes or have you missed them?
Cereal boxes.
Cereal boxes.
Okay, all ground units.
Cereal boxes slain for a building that you can't enter.
We're going to give the air something to do.
You're gonna let air, yep.
Just blow it up if you can, I don't care.
Marshal copies.
Everyone move to the resupply point.
And that's GG.
All ground units, well done. AO clear. Ground to high, AO clear. All objectives completed.
I'm not pronouncing that town name.
Could have been better.
We could have done better.
All right, jump down to the main channel.
And up we
Jump
go.
down to the main channel.
Give me a
Jump down
second.
to the main channel. Jump up to the main channel. All
We only
right,
killed
do
2
I have everyone
civilians.
here?
No, a few more.
3 short. Up to the general count.
There were 2
I'm gonna get
killed
moved.
out of the 20 in the AO, but overall, so to go over what I saw, guys made a plan, went into town, attacked from the southwestern side. There was a small incident where an AT guy had to fire at a technical that was about to blow a marshal up, and then the marshal yelled at him. You just got to remember that your marshal is technically right. Like, if they see something, say something, but they have short ranges that are on a different frequency. So, just food for thought. They kind of did save your ass, but that's okay. You guys went into town. I think the only mistake that was made, in my opinion, was a 3-way force split, which almost cost the central push everybody. Because you guys, this is a map we have never used in vanilla before. Furthermore, we have never had the what are they called? The cup building style apartment complexes. So you guys aren't used to looking up so high to just take out enemies, and I definitely abused that today. I had quite a few that were garrisoned. People weren't looking up, so I would just RC a unit and start raining bullets down. So that'll adjust with time, but I can understand why no one was checking. It's because, in the 4 years we've done this, we've never had that style of building seen in a vanilla up. So look up, guys, because they can be up there. Anyway, mid flank got a little bogged down. Right flank was able to clear out the southern fortified position where one of the officers were. They got a little slowed down by a few guys on a rooftop, but with some well-placed grenades, they were able to take care of it. Left flank, meanwhile, was doing really well to steamroll things. Met up with the center flank for the center of the town. Killed a lot of guys in there. Office, apparently the building that is the hotel with the giant tower has bulletproof glass. I don't know why. That's not really something I test for, so I wouldn't know. But AI weren't firing through it. You weren't able to pen it, but it at least showed you where people were, and you could breach in and kill dudes. Someone threw a grenade or shot a grenadier round in the building, though. There were civs in the back where another officer was. It killed 2 of them. That's unfortunate, but it also killed the officer. There were more civs in the supermarket, but no one fired on them, which was great. There were also 5 civs where the right flank killed the first officer mentioned that weren't harmed, so that was great. And then you guys proceeded to form a unified line. You called air in on some rooftops, but I was able to demonstrate that even though they only have AAA in the form of 50 cals, they can still shoot down your aircraft, so be mindful of that. But you guys then killed the last officer on the fortified western portion of the base. Didn't kill any of the civs up there either, which was great. And then you found the 10 Vics and brought them out and had the marshal destroy it. Just a reminder, guys, again, I like to put my AI in very cheeky spots, and it's not always the AI that kill you. It's not always me that RCs and kills you. Sometimes it is just the AI, so make sure you are always looking up. But otherwise, hope you had fun. Up went pretty well. I was expecting a lot more civilian death and buildings exploding, but you guys policed yourselves really well, so that was great. And yeah, hope you guys had fun. Let's go with ground command first.
Okay, so this is kind of a smaller turnout than we usually get, but you guys rallied through that and did very bloody well. Yeah, we finished in less time than it should have taken, so very good, everyone. Nothing really for me. A couple of times you boys were a bit slow, but you got bogged down due to height issues, but we'll get through that as teething issues, but we're all good. JTAC.
Real quick, I've also put up the feedback, so if you want to go into the channel and give feedback for all the tier players, tier 1s and above that have access to it.
JTAC was It wasn't too much work, but we had some re-inserts to deal
And
with.
to chat, Friday night
we tried to
fights
get
will
some
begin at
recon, but
8
we
in
couldn't
3
do that
hours.
until we got Seymour
So
in, and
come back then. We'll have a lot of
honestly,
commentary.
they did a couple gun runs, I think, but that's about it. They got schwacked by something once, and yeah, they did good work. They followed what happened, but lack of information kind of hurt their ability as well as limiting building detonation. So
Okay, Alpha.
Alpha did rather good from my end. Sorry that sometimes it took some time for me to respond on the radio. But in matters of Alpha, just one thing: don't push up all the time. Like sometimes I'm taking orders or talking on 50, and we have to wait a minute or two to set up and think of the situation where to move. So yeah, that's it. Bravo.
Yeah, Bravo, basically everything goes to the squad soldiers, not me, because that's basically because the middle push failed. That's entirely on my part. Was it pretty fun? I think the most effective was doing the push in the middle. I once got a case where we got a vehicle pushing from behind. Took me a while to PID, and then I basically got a 50 cal to the head. And yeah, the last push was the most effective. So props to all in the squad except me.
Charlie?
Okay, it's been a while since I squad led, so I was a tad overzealous in seeking contact myself. Guys did real well, kept us up and together, and yeah, we managed to get around pretty good. Didn't really expect people to start jumping off roofs to tell us that we needed to clear those buildings, but thanks for the heads up, because indeed we haven't seen those red apartments before. For the rest, I had fun. If any of my squad has any comments, please message me on TeamSpeak.
Okay, Delta.
Since that I was a smaller fire team, I decided to set us up as a more or less support unit. And yeah, we ended up more or less with the same problems Bravo had. I'm sorry to all the guys who did not got to see dead or alive enemies. It's been a long time since I squad led, so yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, but else, except for that one, I think complete wipe at the beginning, we did well. And yeah, if you have questions, ideas, or anything like with Raptor, just message me here in TeamSpeak. And
okay, Vic Cruz.
I'd like to shout out Three Cats, amazing driver. Listen to everything I said, and we worked pretty well together. Yeah, sorry about sometimes not be able to get on the radio. I was trying to scan, engage, and talk on the radio at the same time. So that's all I got.
Please learn how to PID your own vehicles. The BNP got called over net when we had the bridge sitting in front of you for 20 minutes at spawn. So that was unfortunate.
I'll take that call out. That was me. And yeah, I mixed up them. I thought I saw somebody in a heavy APC with desert camo. That's on me.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in a Vic crew, please just listen to whoever your commander or gunner is. Please don't, if you're the driver, please don't be a good idea ferry and start driving around on your own. And forward means forward until I tell you to stop. Not forward 5 meters and then I have to tell you forward again. So just, yeah.
Okay, pilots got anything to say?
Nope.
Okay, that means open debrief then.
All right, guys, so we'll be back in 3 hours. Is your mission open to the public? Fridays always are, but most missions are open to the public. You just have to actually come into TSB and hear the spiel. But thanks to your donations, I was able to buy myself some pork rinds, like a big jar of them. And I swear I'm going to try not to eat them all tonight, but I probably will because I'm a fat ass. But anyway, Friday Night Fights is in a little under 3 hours. I will be commentating with Barbarian and the other guy who I'll eventually remember his name. I'm just horrible with names. I work in like 6 different communities right now. So that'll be going for like 4 hours. We're going to have 3 rounds again. Barbarian's going to do an intermission. I'm going to do an intermission. Hopefully we won't talk about trap porn again. Otherwise, cheers, guys. Have a good one. Go operate operationally. We will also be here tomorrow at 5 and 8 p.m. for some on-the-ground stuff. 5 p.m. will be a Warhammer 40k up with the 700th. 8 p.m. will be an SCP operation. So cheers, guys. Have a good one. Go operate operationally, and I hope to see you in 3 hours for Friday Night Fights. Oh, hiccups.
Yeah, I saw that happen.